I'm recording that bush that's right by my surveillance camera to the left of our front door. There's a bunch of those gray, round, kind of mushroom cap shaped, dark gray interdimensional entities. They've got the dark light striped tentacles, the dark, small, shiny eyes that go around the rim of the mushroom shaped body of it. And oh, let me get my pointer. 1 second here. I'll zoom in a minute and try to get, see if I can get any better images. But all these dark areas, and they seem to be really active. Matter of fact, there's a, no, I don't think that's not a tentacle. I think there's a tentacle up there though. Let me see. I'm not 100%, but I think either both of those here, yeah, this one, matter of fact, curves around. You can see it's almost below the edge of the frame, and that's as high up as I can. Oh no, I can go higher. Okay, let's see if we can. So it's right. You can even see the striping a little bit. It's like dark, light, dark, light, dark, light. Here's another one here. It's a thinner one. Another tentacle right there. But yeah, you can see the striping if you just look at it for a second. And I'm pretty sure it curves around, and that might be the tip of it there. Let me see. They're on one hand, they're pretty visible tonight. Like they're dark and not cloaked. Like in the daytime, you can't see them at all. But it's still very hard to make out features because of, let me zoom in. Oh, shoot. This is one that's actually opened up. This is one half of the mushroom cap shaped body, and this is the other half of it. And you can see it's kind of, and this is the inside of the body right here. This is kind of like its arms, its shoulders. This would be like its shoulders there and over on this side. And this is really the first time I've seen these opening up like this, but it looks like it folds itself backwards. And that's how it opens up. I always thought that the four sections peeled from the inner part out, like they peeled open, and but no, it looks like he like folds himself backward. But these are still what is misinterpreted as the four wings that cover. You got the bottom part of that mushroom cap that cover the lower part of its body, and there's eyes on that part as well. Then you got the top half with eyes. You can see all the little black spots. Kind of, you'll see them for a second. There's one there, 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 there. But the upper half are the second set of wings that they talk about in the Bible, and then they actually have a real set of wings that are more bat-like. They got a membrane, a skin membrane, rather than like a bird. They're not like a bird's, not feathery. And I really would like one of these to come out of the bush tonight. That's what I keep hoping for, so I can see it out in the open. Because even though they're not cloaking, it's still difficult to really see them behind all the leaves and branches. But this one here, like I said, you can see its body. It looks like what I could compare it to, a soft shell, some type of like a soft shell taco or something, where this would be where the meat would be inside. That's what it's done. It's folded its body backward, and that's like its chest, its sternum there, And oh, this is one of its legs. That's the bottom pointy part. Here's another one right here. So we see two of the legs. Here's a portion of tentacle. You can see the dark and light striping on the tentacle. So we got one leg we can see. I think that's another one there, probably on the back side. Third leg, and they have four in all. The quadrupeds, and they stand on what's looks like a talon. Basically, it's like a sharp, thick, pointy nail that they stand on with four legs. So one, and they bend just downward, like our knees bend. I always thought they bent backward, but they bend in the traditional way. So we can't see the back too. Although I think, yeah, anyway, those are two of them though. And then you get the body. And the mushroom cap folded backwards. And it also has wings in there somewhere. That might be right there, a bit of one right there. Because like I said, they're bat-like. But that's where the 6 wings comes from. Of course, they're talking about angels, like the seraphim and cherubs in heaven, and I think they're a little bit different than these guys. These guys were the watchers, the ones that were cast out, and their bodies have been kind of misshapen in a way. That's why they're more leathery and dark in color and more reptilian. You know, they have the membrane type wings rather than feathered wings. The ones that are still on the creator's side, they probably still, I'm not for sure, but I think they still look a little different than these guys. But I don't know, they talk about how humans have been, are the ones that put human attributes on angels, and that in the Bible it never says they really looked like humans. Matter of fact, in at least one place or two places it says how their countenance would be terrifying. You know, if you were to see it, it would terrify you. So that makes me think maybe these guys are actually what they do actually look like, whether good or bad. But they're very powerful. They absorb energy while they sit in the bushes like this, and they can take that energy and open portals with the orange glowing portals. They can also shoot that energy at you if they want to, and fry you basically. Cook your brain and your skull. They can make you see what they want you to see. Hallucinations. You know, whatever they want your eyes to see, they can make it happen. Shoot. I wish I could find a good one. That one was about the best one, where I had the legs. I could see the legs and stuff. So there's a. Let me see how if it gets bigger. I'm gonna make it smaller actually. So I make it too big and it makes it all fuzzed out. But here's one right here though. Oh shoot! Can I make it? All right. You can see the body on this one still closed up, and you can see how they have glowing areas on that sectioned. This is the one half of the. You can see the little bumps in it. These are the eyes, the black eyes. This is the protuberance I talk about. And they've got a 4-fingered looking hand like appendage with webbing between the fingers that they'll close up around that protuberance when they want it to look like a head. They just close up this 4-fingered looking hand with webbing between the fingers, and they wrap it around that protuberance, and it gives it a more rounded look, although still small. And they can make you see a human head on there if they want, or an eagle head. That's where people see, what do they call those? The thunderbirds, those birds out west. That's these guys. It's just really big ones, because these guys get huge. And while they're flying around, they'll make you see an eagle, flying rather than their actual form, because they don't really want people to know that they're, that they're here. But these are what you would call the fallen, the watchers. They're all hidden behind these branches, but there's a bunch of them back there, and this one you can almost see the black. And like I said, they come in all sizes, all different sizes. I've seen ones, small as a silver dollar, and then I've seen, this is the best one here as far as seeing it opened up. Like I said, there's the chest. There's like the T, like in a human has like the T where you got the shoulders, and then the rib cage on a human will be here and here, and then its legs, that's one leg there, two legs. I think that might be the third, but I'm not sure. But you definitely see two of them. You can see the talons really easily on them, and you can see how it folds that mushroom cap backward, and you can see a black eye right there, there. They're just ringed around at the black eyes. And that's, once again, in the Bible they talk about how two of the six set of wings, the wings were covered in eyes. And this is so many clues that tell you that these are basically angels. These are the fallen ones, though, I believe. Just trying to see if I can. I keep hoping one of them will come out, be more visible, but they stay hidden back there. Okay, there's our tree. Let me zoom in here. There's always something over here in the corner, hiding right at the corner of the house, peering around the corner. And they're all up in that tree too. They're everywhere up in here. That's why the tree is, this is a 4K surveillance camera with night vision that we're looking at this outside through. Why is it morphing and changing the way it is? It's because they're doing that. This is what they want us to see, is just discombobulated image. But every now and then you'll see a tentacle, like I can see right up in here. Right here you can see the striping on that. And I think there's more over here. So evidently there's probably right here there's one, I would say. You can almost make out the lower part of its semicircle. But there's a few good sized ones out here, and this is the tree in my front yard. Oh, you just saw that something come flying towards us out of the tree. I don't know if that's them shooting like some kind of electrical, like an EMP charge or something, trying to burn out the camera. They've done it to two of my cameras. I had 4 of them outside, and at this point only 2 of them work. You can see the tentacles underneath it though. There's, like I said, you can see the dark and light striping there, and I think over here. And you see them move every now and then. You'll see them like curl a little bit. Alright. This video's gone on for a while. My back's killing me. I'm standing up. I'm going to turn it off.